You download a new app. The colors are perfect, the typography is gorgeous, but when you swipe right, absolutely nothing happens. It is easy to assume that building a digital product is an exercise in graphic design, picking the right layouts, images, and branding to make things look good. But a static screen cannot predict human behavior. There is an industry maxim that says, "You are not your user." A beautifully drawn interface doesn't reveal where a real person might get confused or frustrated trying to navigate. To solve this, the tech industry relies on a sequential framework known as UX/UI design. We can think of this process as a 3-day conceptual sprint. In the digital world, beauty without an underlying mechanical brain is an automatic failure. Day 1 of our sprint is dedicated to user experience, or UX design. This is the invisible logic of the application. If we look at this through the lens of building a car, UX is the engineering. It is the engine power, the transmission, and the fuel economy. It exists separately from the paint job. The main outputs here are not visuals. Designers spend their time mapping the user's journey. They conduct research, build user personas, and lean on empathy to figure out exactly how a person will interact with a system. The result looks like this. Instead of polished screens, we get an architectural flow. It uses simple boxes and arrows to trace how a user navigates from point A to point B, without stylistic elements getting in the way. This entire mechanical phase is designed to answer one question: what is the user trying to accomplish? Day 2 introduces user interface, or UI design. This graphic shows a clear split in the disciplines. On the dark side, we have the wireframing and strategy from day 1. On the teal side, UI acts as the visual gateway, mapping directly onto that foundation. UI is the livery, the dashboard, and the seats of our car. It takes those raw, underlying mechanics and makes them accessible to the driver. Here, we see the specific aesthetic decisions a UI designer makes. They establish visual hierarchy, select exact typography, like the Lato font shown here, and pick overlapping brand colors based on psychology. These graphic choices are applied to the bare wireframes. The goal is to create highly intuitive controls, like clear buttons and menus, that give the user immediate visual feedback. Day 2's primary objective answers the second big question: how can we make this mechanics-driven experience intuitive and aesthetically pleasing? Historically, designers would finish this visual phase and hand a stack of static, lifeless images to software developers. This led to thick instruction documents, exhausting communication, and a lot of costly guesswork. The modern solution is Day 3. This is the advanced interactive prototyping phase. Using tools like Figma, designers can now link their static elements together. They build a functional simulation of the application before a single line of code is written. Notice the Prototype Video Streaming tab at the top left. The design is now a functional, interactive framework running inside the browser. Designers dictate screen transitions. Those touchpoints, the email, password boxes, and login buttons, are now wired to respond to a user. This prototyping pivot is what transforms isolated graphic designs into a living, testable product. The final step before handing anything to a developer is putting this interactive prototype into the hands of real users. Testing validates the design against reality. It proves whether a user will convert into a lead, buy a product, or abandon the app in frustration. Finding and fixing a navigational flaw during the prototype phase saves time and money. It eliminates the need for expensive corrections after the app has already been coded. Graphic designers entering the digital market have to look beyond the surface. Success depends on treating every visual layout as a functional system rather than a decorative image. UX and UI designers are system thinkers who bridge the gap between human needs and business goals. When an app feels intuitive, it is because of the rigorous, invisible testing